What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a May favorites video. This one, I have quite a few things to talk about because I never did one of these for April. I thought I did, but I ended up just not doing one. And I did one back in March. It was kind of a half-ass one because it was when I just started YouTube and I didn't really know what I was doing. So today is going to be more legit. I have quite a few things to talk about, and some of them are, oh, sorry if my camera was shaky, I was moving. Some of them are things that I've been using for a while, and some of them will probably show up in more than one favorites video because they're just kind of tried and true things that I love. I personally like favorites videos because first impressions are great, but I want to know how you liked it throughout the time that you used it. You know, how was it a few weeks after? Did you like it the first time that you used it and then not like it anymore? So these are very helpful for me, so I hope this is helpful for you. I have quite a few things to talk about, like I said, so I'm going to get right into it and try to make this not super long. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is this NYX Dark Circle Concealer. It's a little... I got the fair color because I have really severe under eye circles, and I've heard that using something with like an orange or peach undertone can kind of cancel out the bluish purple from your circles. So I do like this. I use it under my concealer, so I'll put this on and then I put my concealer over it, and I feel like it has made a little bit of a difference. I mean, you can still see my circles, they just don't ever go away, but they're not as severe as they used to be. So I definitely recommend this. I think there's something like it that Becca makes, which I really wanted, but then I ended up finding this, and I don't think I'm going to buy the $32 Becca one when this one was maybe $7. Definitely recommend that. The next thing I'll talk about is this little palette. It is the ColourPop Take Me Home palette. Mario's sister got it for me because we just have this makeup addiction, and she thought it was cute, so she got one for herself and she got one for me. It's got 6 shades in it. I created an entire look with this. I don't know how much it was. It was probably $10 or $12, but to get a whole look out of this and be able to travel with it, I mean, it's got a mirror. It's literally perfect for traveling. The shades are really pretty. I used, I think, this color, that one, and then this one and this one as the glitters. They're all really pretty. I mean, like this gold, for example. That is so pretty, and for being a cheap, small palette, these colors are very pigmented. I really like ColourPop shadows. They're easy to work with, so I definitely recommend this little palette. Next thing I will talk about is this Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. I know I've seen a lot of people talk about this. I'm pretty late to the party because I didn't really try different shadows for a while, so I'm sure you've probably tried this, but if you haven't, then here you go. It's really pretty. It's like a pinkish rose gold color. I'll put it right here so you can see it. I mean, yeah, see, that's really pretty. It is probably not great if you have a lighter skin tone because it might look like muddy on you, but I mean, I have darker skin. I'm not wearing that today, but when I do wear it, it's very pretty. It's very, I mean, look at it. It just glows. I love it. And for being Wet n Wild, and I think it's like less than $6, I definitely recommend. I think they have some other colors, but this is the only one that I've found at Target. So that's the only one I have. But yeah, definitely recommend it. I feel like I'm going fast through these things, but at the same time, I don't want to take forever and make this video a million minutes long. So I'm going to just not take forever and not make them a million minutes long and kind of fly right through it. The next thing I have, I just got this today, but I really like it. It is Bliss brand, which I think they might only have at Target. I don't know, but it's like all natural and stuff. I don't know. It's called Fabulips Sugar Lip Scrub and Polish. So I have needed a lip scrub for a while because my lips are very sensitive. If I wear lipstick for one day, the whole next day my lips are just peeling and chapped, and they hate me because normally I always had chapstick on before I started doing makeup, so chapstick was the only thing that I wore, and now that I do lipstick, they just really dry me out. I've tried so many of them, they all dry me out. But this, I used it today. It smells really good, and you just put it on your lips and you kind of rub them around, and then when you take it off, they're so soft. And not to mention, it smells really good. I wish you could smell it through this because it actually smells like a sugar cookie. I think it was $12.50, but I definitely recommend it. I mean, this will probably last me forever. Really like it so far. The next thing I'll talk about is brow pencil. So Kat Von D just came out with a brow line. I'm sure you've seen it. And I decided to get one of the pencils. It is the Signature Brow Pencil. And I got the color dark brown, I believe. Yeah, I got dark brown. I really like it. I usually use Benefit's Precisely Yours. But this one is even more precise. It's kind of like, see, it's really thin this way, but then it's flat this way. So it's really easy to create micro blade looking strokes when you use it. And then it's got the little spoolie on the other end, of course, that you can just brush them out with. But this works really nice. It's very pigmented. It doesn't just come off when you put foundation on over it, even though I do my foundation first and then my brows. But I really like it. I think I like this better than the Precisely pencil, which is surprising because that thing was my jam for a long time. That was my favorite crap, but really like this, definitely recommend it. And I think it's cheaper too. I think it's only $19 or $20, but the Precisely one is $24, $23, so you can save a couple dollars. Next will be Younique Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. So I've used this foundation since November when I did a shoot with Miranda, and she used this, her makeup girl used this on me, and the next day I texted Miranda, I'm like, what did you use on my face? Because that foundation was amazing. I have super oily skin and my face didn't get that oily and it just looked airbrushed. And I remembered seeing like a little dropper bottle when the girl did my makeup. But I literally Googled foundations with dropper bottles and I couldn't find anything. I think Younique did pop up, but I'm like, no, it can't be that. It's probably MAC or something, you know, thinking that, because I didn't know anything about Younique. But then Miranda told me it was this, and I said, yep, order me some of that, because she was selling it at the time. And she told me, you know, you should get into this. I think you would be really great at it. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bother with that. And I just figured, you know, people think I'm just doing it for money, so I'll just keep ordering my foundation from you. But recently she contacted me again for the third time. She's like, I swear, this is the last time I'm gonna bother you about this. I just really think you would do so amazing doing Younique. I mean, even if you just did it for the makeup discount. So long story short, I love this foundation. I swear by it. I'm not just telling you this to get some money because I don't really care. I have a lot of other ways to make money. I'm not very concerned about making it on some foundation. But the color I use is Taffeta. And I've posted pictures on both of my Instagrams of before foundation and after. I mean, I have it on today. My face looks very flawless. I already did all my makeup, but I did a Facebook Live today and did my makeup, and you can just see the difference. It's huge, and it just feels so light on the skin. It's good for all skin types. They even have a pressed powder foundation, a loose powder foundation, and a mineral pressed powder foundation. So they have a ton of different shades. I definitely recommend this company. Favorite foundation ever. Literally, it's the best. I'm not lying. And if you want to buy it, you can buy it in my link below. But yeah, and if you want help color matching, I'm here for you. I got you. I know it's hard to order online, so I'm a help. That's enough about that. I feel like that was the longest part, but I'm just very passionate about that foundation because it's a holy grail. Next is these lip liners. So they are the Essence brand. You can get it at Ulta if it would focus. Okay. I bought a bunch of different colors because I think I have 4 or 5 of them now because they were literally like $2.50. And then today when I went to Ulta, they were on sale for $1.50 or $1.30. So I got some more, but they work really nice. I actually have this one on my lips right now. It's a little darker than the... I have this one on my lips right now. It's a little darker than the lipstick I have, but I mean, it's the same shade kind of. It works. They have the little twisty uppy. So they're very nice. I mean, they're really pigmented. They go on really nice and they stay on. I don't have very many lip liners, so I can't really compare it to anything, but I definitely do like these. And for the money, just get every freaking color. Who cares? I mean, don't pay $20 for a lip liner. I don't know if I'll ever pay that for a lip liner. Yeah. Next is primer. So this is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. I used this 2 or 3 years ago when I wasn't even into makeup, and I said, screw that, I'm not using $50 for a primer that doesn't even do anything because I'm not doing that, I'll use something else. And then I've been using a ton of other primers, and then a picture of myself came up on my time hop, and I thought, wow, my skin looks flawless. What did I use? My pores weren't even there. And then I remembered that I was using this, and then I remembered that I didn't want to pay the $50 for it anymore. So yeah, but I just recently bought this again and I love it. I mean, my pores are still there, but it definitely minimizes it, and it's worth the money if you've got big pores. Ugh, it sucks spending $50 on a freaking primer. Like, why is makeup so expensive? Anyways, next is Tarte Man Eater Mascara. I really like Tarte's, what's it called? What's the other one called? Lights, Camera, Lashes. And then I decided to try this one too because I think I had 20% off at Ulta. So I said, oh, I'll try another mascara. I really like this one. The wand is like this, if it would focus. I don't know if you can tell. It's the rubbery kind, and it's got the little bristles on it, but it just works really nice. I have it on today, and I mean, my lashes suck, but I guess they look decent. It's really easy to use. I mean, it's kind of like, the applicator is kind of fat, so I poke myself in the eye a lot, which sucks, but I've just been like really careful lately and just go really slow, so maybe that helps. Yeah, definitely recommend that one. Next is Tula. I started using this probably about a month ago now, maybe a little more. The facial cleanser isn't that expensive. I think it's maybe $16. I don't know, I'm probably wrong. I'll link everything below. But this, the day and night cream, is pretty expensive. It's like $52, but I mean, if you have an Instagram code from somebody, then you get it for 20% off. But they have probiotics in them, which are supposed to be just as good for your skin on the outside as they are for you overall on the inside. I haven't really noticed an improvement in my skin, to be honest. I was giving it some time to see if it would start working, but it's been about a month. I mean, my skin is still crap 90% of the time. I get all these like little bumps, as you can see, and I'm going to the dermatologist next week, but that's a different topic. It does make my skin really, really soft, and it smells really good. So, I mean, a lot of people have seen huge improvements with this. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. Maybe I need to give it more time. I mean, I'm still going to use it. I'm not giving up, but so far I haven't seen a huge difference, but it does work pretty nice. Just maybe, I don't know, try it out for yourself. Next is the lipstick that I'm wearing now. Everybody asks me what this is when I wear it, and it's Tarte. I cannot talk. It's Tarte in the color Salt Life, and I can't remember what these lipsticks are actually called, but they're just the kind with the blue. I don't know, maybe they're the H2O ones. I don't really know, but this is what it looks like in the tube. It looks a lot lighter than it is, but this is what it looks like on. It's like a purpley mauve, kind of a little darker nude. I don't know, I just really like it. It's very versatile. You can wear it when you're dressed up, when you're dressed down. It's just very pretty. I feel like it would look good on, my mother is talking to my dog. I feel like it would look good on most skin tones, so you're pretty safe with this one. And then, is this really the last thing I have? Man, I went through that quick. Go me, I'll make this video like 5 or 10 minutes, cool. The next thing I have is LaBoom, of course. I've been using LaBoom for almost 2 years now because Crystal reached out to me and asked me to try it and wanted to know if I would want to be sponsored by them. So I said sure, and honestly, it's the best self-tanner I've ever used. Normally I use the Extreme Dark Mousse, but I got some of the spray, the medium self-tanning spray. This smells pretty good. I mean, normally they smell weird, but I like this one, and it is so easy to use. I got it mainly to use on my hands and my feet because I use the mousse, the Extreme Dark Mousse everywhere else, but my hands and feet always look weird because I'm like, and I do it so quick that they end up looking all jacked up. So I figured a spray might more evenly get everything and kind of just coat it so I don't look like a weirdo. But yeah, I definitely like it. I like all of LaBoom's products. Like I said, I use the Extreme Mousse, I've used the regular mousse, I've used the lotion, and now this is finally my first time using the spray. I use the exfoliator, I use their mitt. 10 out of 10 recommend. You can use my code, which will be below if you want to try your own. But yeah, that was all I had for May and kind of April all rolled into one. These were most of the new things that I tried and that I really loved and that I will continue to use and continue to rave about. So I feel like that's a pretty good representation of May. I mean, I didn't try that many new things, but these are things that I definitely like. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Alright, my camera's gonna overheat as usual, so make sure you like and subscribe and maybe hit the little notification bell so that you can be notified when I post, because I don't post very often, but when I do, it would be nice if you saw it and showed me some love. Alright, I'm gonna go get ready to go to the gym. Thank you for watching. I love you as always. Bye.